अथ नवमोऽध्यायः। राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं तु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे। ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसे शुभात्। राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रमिदमुत्तमं। प्रत्यक्षावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुमव्ययम्। अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप। अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते मृत्युसंसारवर्त्मनि। मया ततमिदं सर्वं जगदव्यक्तमूर्तिना। मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहं तेष्वस्थितः। न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्। भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थः ममात्मा भूतभावनः। यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान्। तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय। सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय प्रकृतिं यान्ति मामिकाम्। कल्पक्षये पुनस्तानि कल्पादौ विसृजाम्यहम्। प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः। भूतग्राममिमं कृत्स्नम् अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात्। न च मां तानि कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय। उदासीनवदासीनम् असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु। मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते सचराचरम्। हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते। अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं। परं भावमजानन्तः मम भूतमहेश्वरम्। मोघाशामोघकर्माणः मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः। राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः। महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः। भजन्त्यनन्यमनसः ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्। सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः। नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते। ज्ञानयज्ञेन चाप्यन्ये यजन्तो मामुपासते। एकत्वेन पृथक्त्वेन बहुधा विश्वतोमुखम्। अहं क्रतुरहं यज्ञः स्वधाहमहमौषधम्। मन्त्रोऽहमहमेवाज्यम् अहमग्निरहं हुतं। पिताहमस्य जगतः माता धाता पितामहः। वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कारः ऋक्सामयजुरेव च। गतिर्भर्ता प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत्। प्रभवः प्रलयस्थानं निधानं बीजमव्ययम्। तपाम्यहमहं वर्षं निगृह्णाम्युत्सृजामि च। अमृतं चैव मृत्युश्च सदसच्चाहमर्जुन। त्रैविद्या मां सोमपाः पूतपापाः यज्ञैरिष्ट्वा स्वर्गतिं प्रार्थयन्ते ते पुण्यमासाद्य सुरेन्द्रलोकम् अश्नन्ति दिव्यान् दिवि देवभोगान् ते तं भुक्त्वा स्वर्गलोकं विशालम् क्षीणे पुण्ये मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति एवं त्रयी धर्ममनुप्रपन्नाः गतागतं कामकामा लभन्ते अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् येऽप्यन्यदेवता भक्ताः यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्यविधिपूर्वकम् अहं हि सर्वयज्ञानां भोक्ता च प्रभुरेव च न तु मामभिजानन्ति तत्त्वेनातश्च्यवन्ति ते यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि माम् पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्मबन्धनैः सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि समोऽहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् अपि चेत् सुदुराचारः भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यग् व्यवसितो हि सः क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति मां हि पार्थव्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्राः तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम् किं पुनर्ब्राह्मणाः पुण्याः भक्ता राजर्षयस्तथा अनित्यमसुखं लोकम् इमं प्राप्य भजस्व मां मन्मना भव मद्भक्तः मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वैष्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगो नाम नवमोऽध्यायः। अथ दशमोऽध्यायः विभूतियोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच भूय एव महाबाहो शृणु मे परमं वचः यत्तेऽहं प्रीयमाणाय वक्ष्यामि हितकाम्यया न मे विदुः सुरगणाः प्रभवं न महर्षयः अहमादिर्हि देवानां महर्षीणां च सर्वशः यो मामजमनादिं च वेत्ति लोकमहेश्वरम् असम्मूढः समर्थ्येषु सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः सुखं दुःखं भवो भावः भयं चाभयमेव च अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः तपोदानं यशो यशः भवन्ति भावा भूतानां मत्त एव पृथग्विधाः महर्षयः सप्त पूर्वे चत्वारो मनवस्तथा मद्भावा मानसा जाताः येषां लोक इमाः प्रजाः एतां विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन युज्यते नात्र संशयः अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवः मत्तः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां बुधा भावसमन्विताः मच्चित्ता मद्गतप्राणाः बोधयन्तः परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगं तं येन मामुपयान्ति ते तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता। अर्जुन उवाच परं ब्रह्म परं धाम पवित्रं परमं भवान् पुरुषं शाश्वतं दिव्यम् आदिदेवमजं विभुम् आहुस्त्वां ऋषयः सर्वे देवर्षिर्नारदस्तथा असितो देवलो व्यासः स्वयं चैव ब्रवीषि मे सर्वमेतदृतं मन्ये यन्मां वदसि केशव न हि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवानदानवाः स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेत्थत्वं पुरुषोत्तम भूतभावनभूतेश देवदेव जगत्पते वक्तुमर्हस्य शेषेण दिव्याह्यात्मविभूतयः याभिर्विभूतिभिर्लोकान् इमांस्त्वं व्याप्य तिष्ठसि कथं विद्यामहं योगिं त्वां सदा परिचिन्तयन् केषु केषु च भावेषु चिन्त्योऽसि भगवन्मया विस्तरेणात्मनो योगं विभूतिं च जनार्दन भूयः कथय तृप्तिर्हि शृण्वतो नास्ति मे मृतम्। श्रीभगवानुवाच हन्त ते कथयिष्यामि दिव्याह्यात्मविभूतयः प्राधान्यतः कुरु श्रेष्ठ नास्त्यन्तो विस्तरस्य मे अहमात्मा गुडाकेश सर्वभूताशयस्थितः अहमादिश्च मध्यं च भूतानामन्त एव च आदित्यानामहं विष्णुः ज्योतिषां रविरंशुमान् मरीचिर्मरुतामस्मि नक्षत्राणामहं शशी वेदानां सामवेदोऽस्मि देवानामस्मि वासवः इन्द्रियाणां मनश्चास्मि भूतानामस्मि चेतना रुद्राणां शङ्करश्चास्मि वित्तेशो यक्षरक्षसां वसूनां पावकश्चास्मि मेरुशिखरिणामहं पुरोधसां च मुख्यं मां विद्धि पार्थ बृहस्पतिं सेनानीनामहं स्कन्दः सरसामस्मि सागरः महर्षीणां भृगुरहं गिरामस्म्येकमक्षरम् यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि स्थावराणां हिमालयः अश्वत्थः सर्ववृक्षाणां देवर्षीणां च नारदः गन्धर्वाणां चित्ररथः सिद्धानां कपिलो मुनिः उच्चैश्रवसमश्वानां विद्धि माममृतोद्भवम् ऐरावतं गजेन्द्राणां नराणां च नराधिपम् आयुधानामहं वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहं पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहं प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणां पवनः पवतामस्मि रामः शस्त्रभृतामहं झषाणां मकरश्चास्मि स्रोतसामस्मि जाह्नवी सर्गाणामादिरन्तश्च मध्यं चैवाहमर्जुन अध्यात्मविद्या विद्यानां वादः प्रवदतामहम् अक्षराणामकारोऽस्मि द्वन्द्वः सामासिकस्य च अहमेवाक्षयः कालः धाताहं विश्वतो मुखः मृत्युः सर्वहरश्चाहम् उद्भवश्च भविष्यतां कीर्तिश्रीर्वाक्च नारीणां स्मृतिर्मेधा धृतिः क्षमा बृहत्साम तथा साम्नां गायत्री छन्दसामहं मासानां मार्गशीर्षोऽहं ऋतूनां कुसुमाकरः द्यूतं छलयतामस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं जयोऽस्मि व्यवसायोऽस्मि सत्त्वं सत्त्ववतामहं वृष्णीनां वासुदेवोऽस्मि पाण्डवानां धनञ्जयः मुनीनामप्यहं व्यासः कवीनामुशना कविः दण्डो दमयतामस्मि नीतिरस्मि जिगीषतां मौनं चैवास्मि गुह्यानां ज्ञानं ज्ञानवतामहं यच्चापि सर्वभूतानां बीजं तदहमर्जुन न तदस्ति विना यत् स्यात् मया भूतं चराचरं नान्तोऽस्ति मम दिव्यानां विभूतीनां परन्तप एष तूद्देशतः प्रोक्तः विभूतेर्विस्तरो मया यद्यद्विभूतिमत्सत्त्वं श्रीमदूर्जितमेव वा तत्तदेवावगच्छत्वं मम तेजोंशसम्भवम् अथवा बहुनैतेन किं ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्टभ्याहमिदं कृत्स्नम् एकांशेन स्थितो जगत्। ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे विभूतियोगो नाम 10मोऽध्यायः।
उपासकानां यदुपासनीयम् उपात्तवासं वटशाखिमूले तद्धाम दाक्षिण्यजुषा स्वमूर्त्या जागर्तु चित्ते मम बोधरूपम् अद्राक्षम् अक्षीणदयानिधानम् आचार्यम् आद्यं वटमूलभागे मौनेन मन्दस्मितभूषितेन महर्षिलोकस्य तमोनुदन्तं विद्राविताशेषतमोगणेन मुद्राविशेषेण मुहुर्मुनीनां निरस्य मायां दयया विधत्ते देवो महान् तत्त्वमसीति बोधम् ममाद्य देवो वटमूलवासी कृपाविशेषात्कृतसन्निधानः ओङ्काररूपाम् उपदिश्य विद्याम् आविद्यगध्वान्तमपाकरोतु सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् श्रुत्यर्थगोचरं वन्दे वाच्यार्थानामगोचरं लक्ष्यार्थबभुषं वन्दे शङ्करं देशिकं गुरुम् अपारसच्चित्सुखवारिराशेः यस्योर्मिमात्रं भुवनं समस्तं गुहाहितं तं रमणं गभीरं चिन्ताविहीनं हृदि चिन्तयामि देहं मृण्मयवज्जडात्मकम् अहं बुद्धिर्न तस्यास्त्यतो नाहं तत्तदभावसुप्तिसमये सिद्धात्मसद्भावतः कोऽहं भावयुतः कुतो वरधिया दृष्ट्वात्मनिष्ठात्मनाम् सोऽहं स्फूर्तितया अरुणाचलशिवः पूर्णो विभाति स्वयं योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचम् इमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांशहस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्. We are contemplating on the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Vedanta is a very simple science. Its utter simplicity is the cause for unpopularity, difficulty also. Because we are expecting some instruction to do and something to get. While this Shastra tells you there is nothing wrong with you, you are having the fullest thing with you, that which is whole, Purna. The only cause because you are not getting the benefit is you are not recognizing it. That recognition has to happen. For that, first the intellect has to receive this knowledge with reverence. And then meditate on that. Absorb that. Shrotavyaha, mantavyaha, nididhyasitavyaha. Shravana, manana and nididhyasana. For what? Are, I am Atma drashtavyaha. To know the Atman, to realize the Atman, to see the Atman. Seeing here means realizing, recognizing in one's own heart. Are, I am Atma drashtavyaha. Shrotavyo mantavyo nididhyasitavyaha. When one knows, this knowledge is not like the outer knowledge. This is recognition of your innermost core, where you find that you are Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swabhava. And when that knowledge arises, the sign is the first thing to fall off, to be erased, is doership and enjoyership. Karta Bhokta. Because of this kartritva and bhoktritva, doership and enjoyership, one gets bound. When one finds that I am not the doer, see, this is the essence of jnanam and bhakti. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in the Ekadasha Skanda, when Nava Yogis are giving the Upadesha, they say, what is Bhagavata Dharma? We all know the shloka, but the shloka first comes there. Kayena vacha manasendriyirva buddhyatmana va nusrita svabhavat karoti yadyat sakalam parasmai narayanayeti samarpayet tat. There it is an instruction. But when we say the shloka, Narayanayeti samarpayami, whatever is performed through the body, through the mind, through the senses, it is Narayana who is doing. I am not the doer. This is not a statement. This should be your state. If it is a statement, you do something wrong, you will say Narayana has done. Something good, you will ask for recognition. So, this is a state where the I thought does not disturb you. The feeling of I does not disturb you. The state where the I thought is not operating, the person will experience infinitude. This is simple jnanam. When the individual sense, this ego sense is not operating, there will be the vastness inside. Anantata, bhuma. That is why Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi said, find out the I, look at the I, whether it is real. When you feel I am the doer, question, investigate whether this I is real. When you observe, gaze at this I, pay attention to the movement of this eruption inside. Then you find that it vanishes. And what exists there is that pure Shakti. Which is operating the entire world. The force by which the sun shines, the same light illumines your eyes. The power with which the river is flowing, the same power is making blood flow in your body. The power which makes the wind blow, the same power is operating in you, in your body as breath. The power with which the earth is rotating, the same power is making your heart work. As you are not the doer for the first one, the microcosmic power, the macrocosmic power, neither are you a doer of this microcosm also. This individual limited vyashti also. You are not the operator behind the samashti. So too you are not the operator behind the vyashti also. When you know that, if you can remain in that state, see, you know for some moment, then again the I thought arises. In Viveka Chudamani, Bhagavad Pada says, as the knowledge is not that powerful, this ahankara vasana is not gone, then jnate vastuni api, even after knowing the vastu, the truth, balavati vasana, the vasana which is very forceful, powerful, arises again, karta bhokta api ahamiti dridhayasya samsara hetuhu. I am the doer, I am enjoying. This arises with gathered force, again pushing you, pulling you towards samsara, towards suffering, into the current of suffering. Jnate vastuni api balavati vasana anadiresha karta bhokta api ahamiti dridayasya samsara hetu. How to eradicate that? Pratyak drishtya atmani nivasata. By pratyak drishti means antarmukha. That is true meditation. The mind or the focus of the intellect is directly turned towards this knower, this I thought, this ego. Then it clearly reflects the state free of I. By nivasata, by abiding in that state. Sa apaneya, one has to wipe out, erase. Prayatna, by effort. Effort is in this samadhi. Sapaneya prayatnat muktim prahuhu tadiha munayaha vasanatanavam yat. Sages speak about mukti, liberation, as total freedom from vasanas. Vasanas do not overtake you when you are, they generally overtake you. They generally pull you into the stream when you are not aware. Now you are awakened, free of that stream. No more you are deluded by that. So that is liberation. Till that happens, one has to again and again, the moment one become unaware, one has to switch the light of attention. Switch on. Look at what is this I? Who is claiming I am the doer? Who is claiming even I am meditating? Very egoistic that is also. That is why when we are meditating, somebody makes sound. I am meditating, yes, no value for that, no respect. So there the I arises. Then you have to look at the I. And when the person becomes a samadhistha, sthita prajna, then the I am the doer will never happen. That is what Bhagavan said yesterday. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit. Tattvajnani is always aware of the truth that I am not doing anything. When the person is in such a state, grand things happen. All stalwarts in whatever field, they have found, when they don't have any thought of I am the doer, that is the moment great things come through them. There is an anecdote where Radha is asking Krishna's Venu, flute. She is asking that Venu, what punyam did you do? What tapasya did you do that he is keeping you always with him? And through you, melodious music comes. But very often he leaves us, gives us so much viraha dukkha. But he never leaves you. What did you do? And that flute told her, Radha, see, look at me. Inside I am hollow. There is nothing inside me. That is why his song comes through me, happens through me. Like that, if there is no one inside, no I, the divine music can happen through you. You become a simple channel. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, when Paul Brenton was observing Maharshi, he had lot of knowledge about psychic things, spiritual studies also he has done. So he knew all that language. So he says, I felt the sage is a pure channel for that white light of grace to descend. He is a pure channel. So a Jivan Mukta is a pure channel. How he becomes a channel? He becomes hollow. What obstructs? It is the ego. I am the doer. Somebody wants to play one kirtanam in flute. The flute decides, I will sing some other song. Then what will he do? He will break the flute. So, don't be the doer. Let Bhagavan be the doer. When you know Bhagavan is doer and I am only an instrument in his hand, you will be free. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit. Swami Ramdas was a very blissful saint. Ananda Ashramam, Kanyangad. His very form will look like a child. So once he tells some mystic experience perhaps he had that day. So night he tells, next day he tells, yesterday what happened? Early morning, Rama came to me. He was a pure Advaiti, but in what form Rama came, they didn't ask. He said, Rama came to Ramdas. He never used to say me. You see, Rama came to Ramdas and told Ramdas, I want to tell you a secret. Early morning. Yes, Rama, tell. What is the secret? You just know that you are not the doer, I am the doer. Then Ramdas laughed and he said, Rama, what is there some new news that you are giving? When did Ramdas claim that he is the doer? He knows you alone are the doer. He never claims he is the doer. I just told you. Then after 1 hour, after sprata, snana, etc., taking bath, again Rama came. I want to tell you something. Yes, what is it? I am the doer. You are not the doer. Why are you again and again telling me? You have already told morning. Then afternoon also Rama came. Evening also when he went for a walk, Rama was following and said, Ramdas, I am walking. You are not walking. Okay, that is the truth. And at last night when Ramdas was about to sleep, Rama was sitting near him and saying, Ramdas, he called. Then Ramdas said, Ramdas was feeling sleepy, so he took a sweet peppermint and put it in Rama's mouth. While he was munching, Ramdas went to sleep. Otherwise he will say, I am sleeping, you are not sleeping. Again he will come. So while Rama was munching the peppermint, Ramdas went to sleep. Then one devotee asked Ramdas Swami, Swami, how did you put peppermint in Rama's mouth? Then Ramdas laughed. Ramdas put the peppermint in his own mouth. That is the mystery there. The devotee and Bhagavan are one. The devotee and Bhagavan are two. The devotee and Bhagavan are all many. And still the devotee and Bhagavan remains one. So, naiva kinchit karomi iti yukto manyeta tattvavit. Tattvajnani. He is a yukta. Yukta means his jnanam is perfect. His abidance in his true nature is perfect. His mind never gets stirred to produce the foam of the I thought. So, naiva kinchit karomi iti yukto manyeta tattvavit. He need not specially meditate. It's very normal, usual, everyday life. There is no thinking, I am walking, I am sleeping, I am eating, I am enjoying. This is not there. Pashyan is seeing, Shrinvan, listening. Sparshan, touching, jigran, smelling, ashnan, eating, gachan, going, sleeping, swapan, shwasan, talking. Whatever he may be doing, there is no thought that I am the doer. This I am the doer is vikalpa. When that vikalpa is not there, it is nirvikalpa. In the pravaha, in the current of normal activity, the I thought never swallows him. Deludes him. So this is the state of Tattvavit. Bhagavata tells about Prahlada with the same stream. Prahlada was just always talking, laughing, speaking, everything he was doing. Asinaha, samvishan, tishtan, shayanaha, bhunjanaha, paryatan mahim. No. Samvishan tishtan, prabiban bruvan, nanu sandhatta etani govinda parirambhitaha. He was sitting, eating, walking, but he was not doing sankalpa there. No sankalpa is associated with that. Govinda parirambhitaha. Govinda parirambhitaha means his mind was remaining one with Govinda. Completely embracing Govinda means absorbed in Atma. So he never thinks, I am the doer. The moment one is awakened to the spiritual purpose of life, the moment one is initiated by the divine, the body does its swadharma with absolute ease, free of the interference of the ego. A realized person remains as he has always been. To change the physical appearance and characteristics without any outer cause, volition is needed, and that volition is born of ignorance. A realized person moves about in the world, and whatever must happen through his body will happen. His body also behaves like the body of anyone else. It will continue to exhibit all the natural activities. In fact, a realized person's body is even more natural, more released and more free, as there is no ego in it. The intellect becomes brilliant and the mind highly energetic and sensitive. His heart has no border. His senses are fresh with the power of the self behind them. All that happens when the mind takes a deep dip into the Nirvikalpa Sthanam. That is real Ganga Snanam. When the intellect takes a deep dip into Samadhi, the intellect gets refreshed, replenished. The senses, the body, everywhere that Ganga flows. That is what it is represented from Shiva's head, that Ganga flowing everywhere. So this samahita sthiti, when the mind is absorbed in Atma, this anubhuti of Atma erases his doership. Then action no more binds him. That we will see. Continue. Brahmanyadhaya karmani
Brahmanyadhaya karmani
Sangam tyaktva karoti yaha
Sangam tyaktva karoti yaha
Lipyatena sapapena
Lipyatena sapapena
Padmapatramivambhasa
Padmapatramivambhasa
Padmapatramivambhasa. Padmapatram is lotus leaf. It will not get wet. Even though it remains in water, it will not get wet by water. Like that, the yogi is living in the world and the action never binds him. Yatha pushkara palashaha apo na shlishyante evam vidhi papam karma na shlishyate. This is Chandogya Upanishad. This is the Shruti Vakya Pramana. Yatha Pushkara Palashaha. Pushkara Palasha is the lotus leaf. Apo na shlishyate. Water does not make it wet. Evam, thus, evam vidhi. Evam vidh is one who knows the Atma, Swarupa. In him, evam vidhi, papam karma na shlishyate. No action or its ill effects affect him, corrupt him. So this is the Shruti Vakya. Shruti has given this example. This upama, this simile. And Bhagavan is using the same thing here. Buddha also has used many places this, like the water in the lotus leaf. Like that the yogi lives. Nama pesharabodhu kuda tamare ele madri, jalam madri, neer madri irukkanum. Another in another context also Shankaracharya has used this simile. Where? Nalini dalagada jalam atitaralam tadvajjivitam atishaya chapalam. Nalini dalagata jalam atitaralam. This jalam which remains in Nalini Dala, in the leaf of lotus, you just touch it like this, it will go without leaving any wetness there. Like that is our life. Whatever you may do, a great achievement, great attainment, after some years nobody will remember. All gone. How many have come? How many have gone? So no one's life is so powerful, so meaningful. It's all just drama. Atishaya chapalam. And what all things are there? Vidhi vyadhi abhimana grastam. Everyone has all these problems. Vyadhi, disease, and above all this achievement, ambition, pride. Abhimana. And where will it all go? At last, after some time, Shani Desai, Rahu, everyone goes there. This problem, that problem. Shokahatam jasamastam. The shokam, misery, suffering, defeats even the greatest achiever, successful person. You observe, you make a study of all the successful people in this world. Great monarchs. You can see Duryodhana's life. You can see the life of great kings. You can see the life of chief ministers, prime ministers, all. The last king of China, what they call Sir, Sir, how will they pronounce that? He was working as a cycle repairer, cycle shop. Maliga Mugaleriya Mannande Tolil Marapangakunnathum Bhavan. Pundanam says. That great king, he is wandering as a beggar. This you can see, for that you can study history. You can study history. The only use of studying history is to see the blunder of all these people. Bhagavata says this. That is one thing. Before that, the entire history is full of very powerful people who considered the body as I, and due to ignorance considering themselves as doers, and got destroyed by the Kala Chakram. Hitler, Mussolini, all those stories you see. Ravana. Ravana goes to Marichan, and there Maricha gives a beautiful lecture. He says, now in Lanka people are all very happy. They are having all kind of, they were all like modern Americans, all picnic, enjoyment, going to garden, park, music, dance, like that. They are all very happy now, and you, one person, will destroy all of them. That is what happened. So this entire world history, our so-called, generally we were discussing just few minutes back before coming here, children need guidance from elders. Right? நம்ம சொல்லுவோமே பெரியவா சொல்றது கேட்கணும். இப்போ ஒரு கொஸ்டின் என்ன, அந்த பெரியவாளுக்கு புத்தி இருக்கும். Mostly the elders misguide the children. Their ideals are all wrong. They think we want to do good to the child, but we do not know what is good. எனக்கு தெரியும், சந்தியாவந்தனம் பண்ணால் திட்டுவான், காத்தா இருந்தால் மூக்க பிடிச்சிட்டு உட்காந்து. So this entire worldly life is a castle made of delusion. That is what Shankaracharya expresses in this song. Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam. Whatever you may achieve, it will go like water sitting on the lotus leaf. Tadvad jivitam atishaya chapalam. This jivitam is chapalam. Now it is there, tomorrow it is not there. And even while it is there, vyadhi, abhimana, shoka, not happy, not contented. So this is the Asharya. And here Bhagavan says the same example in another context. In Jnani's case also he says, he lives in the world like water in the lotus leaf. He is here but not here. Bhagavata gives a beautiful example. A Jnani is like a bird perching on a branch of a tree. And someone is cutting the tree. bit by bit he is cutting the tree. The tree will be felled, it will fall, but the bird will not fall, it will fly away. Like that, this Jnani has these two wings of Viveka and Vairagya. Even though he is sitting here, fully taking help of wherever he is sitting, but he knows he does not belong to this place. He can fly away any moment. That is the way a person has to live in the world. Wherever you are placed, whatever is given to you, you enjoy that. But know that it's not permanent. When the bell rings, you should be ready to take off. That Nisangata must be there. Asanga Shastra. So here Bhagavan says, Brahmanyadhaya karmani
Mani
Sangam tyaktva karoti yaha
Sangam tyaktva karoti yaha
Lipyatena sapapena
Lipyatena sapapena
Padmapatramivambhasa
Padmapatramivambhasa.
Actions are happening, but they are all offered to Brahman. Bhagavan. You can say Bhagavan. Bhagavan is doing, I am only an instrument. Ramakrishna used to say, have this mantra. Whenever you feel a distress, then you do namaskara and tell, oh Bhagavan, you are the doer, I am not the doer. Naham naham tvam tvam. You alone exist, I do not exist. You alone exist, I do not exist. You try this, suddenly you will be filled with good energy. Because the ego is like a covering which is blocking the sluice gate. It is closing that top. So you remove the ego, the energy will come. Avyayam, inexhaustible. So Brahmani adhaya karmani. Karma is happening through the body. But don't be the doer. Know the fact that the higher power is doing. And Sangam Tektva, don't get attached. Karotiyaha, one who is doing like that, lipyate na saha na lipyate. He do not get attached. Nothing will stick to him. Lepa means sticking. Nothing will stick to him. And papa will not stick to him. Any action will have papa. As today morning we told, no, you bring flower to do puja, there also papa will be there. You take a flower, you are offering, putting it in water, Gange Jamuna Jiva, so many small creatures are there inside the flower. So what to do? You are eating something, some prani will be there. In walking path also, you will crush some creature. Something or other will happen. So, will all this sin stick to us? That is why Lipyadena sapapena, he will not get corrupted, polluted by the papa. If he knows that he is not the doer, it is Bhagavan who is working through me. I am not the doer. Kimaham papama karavam, the Shruti says, Kim sadhu na karavam. Kimaham papamakaram. I have not done the good. I have done bad. Whether this thought will not give him trouble. He knows that he is not the doer. So this is Vedanta Jnana. A person misapprehends a snake in a rope. Then when he looks closely under the light of a lamp, he realizes that there is only a rope and no snake at all. After this, he can never again misapprehend that rope for a snake. He knows there was never a snake in the rope. Even when the illusion was seen, the rope alone was real. As long as one misapprehends the jiva to be real, all the samsara associated with also appears real. When one inquires, who am I? He comes to know there is no I in him. The I which was felt due to delusion vanishes. The real nature of the I is Brahman. And this knowledge is the offering of oneself to Brahman. Brahmani adhanam. In this true knowledge, doership is erased, and along with it, all sufferings. What then could be the effects of past actions which had been undertaken with a sense of doership? This is akin to how the previous night's dream events retain no significance or relevance now. In the same way, past actions, past dreams, and past ego movements become unreal for him. With the fire of knowledge, all the past, all the future, and all the present actions are burnt away. This is the real import of Brahmani Adhaya Karmani. Just as the underlying space is not affected by any of the natural forces, the inner state of a realized being is unaffected by the actions that happen through him. We will continue the next verse. Kayena manasa buddhya
Kayena manasa buddhya
Kevalairindriyairapi
Kevalairindriyairapi
Yoginah karma kurvanti
Yoginah karma kurvanti
Sangam tyaktva shuddhaye.
Sangam tyatva shuddhaye.
The fruit of sadhana is shuddhi. Shuddhi of mind. Shuddhi of intellect. The intellect becomes pure by jnanam. Mind becomes pure by egolessness, surrender. And body becomes pure by shaucham, acharam, pure action. Yoginaha karma kurvanti. Bhagavan says, karma yogi is doing action as a sadhana. He is not doing action to earn anything. He is not doing action even to help others. He is just doing action as a worship. He has no attachment anywhere. Sangam, nothing. Those who are very well soaked in this knowledge, they will work for a great cause, and the moment they know they are not needed there, they will walk out. They will not look back. No more attachment, nothing sticks to them. So no sangha. So sangam tyaktva atma shuddhaye. Without sangam, they are doing that. How do they do action? Kayena manasa buddhya. With the body also they do karma. With the mind also they do karma. With buddhi also they do karma. and sometimes only the senses. With the senses also they do karma. And they have no attachment, they do this karma only for Atma Shuddhi. Means as Bhagavad Aradhana, as a purifying act. That which purifies the person. So this action becomes a Bhagavad Aradhana Lakshano Dharma. This all comes very naturally in bhakti. When you do Kainkaryam in a temple, the body is doing Kainkaryam. With the body, you are serving Bhagavan and devotees. And with your mind, you are contemplating on Bhagavan. And with buddhi, you are studying the Shastras or teaching the Shastras. And your senses are all there for serving the Lord. If you are doing it, for a bhakta it is very, very easy. When bhakti is there, bhakti yogam is full of all these things. The body is there to do service. The mind is contemplating on Bhagavan. Manaste padabje nivasatu vachaha stotra bhanidau karaucha bhyarchayam shrutirapi katha kannana vidhau tavadhyane buddhihi nayana yugalam murti vibhave paragranthan kairvam paramashivajane paramataha. In Sivanandalahari, Shankaracharya says this: let the mind stay in your feet, means it, let it contemplate on Bhagavan. Let the words be in praise of you. Let the hand do kainkaryam, seva, archana to you. With the ears, let me hear about you. Like that. Patanto namani pramadabhara sindhau nipatitaha smaranto rupam te varada kathayanto gunagataha. Ellam, all bhakti. Vani gunanugadhane shravanau kathayam hastau cha karma sumanastava padayor naha smrityam shirastava nivasa jagat pranami drishtis satam darshanestu bhavattanunam. With the Vani words, Gunanu-kathana, Bhagavad Kathana, let it be purified like that. Through the ears, let me hear about you. Shravanau kathayam, hastau cha karmasu, let the hand toil, work, serve. Learn the art of maximum working for, not for you. That is bhakti. The joy has to come in working not for you. Because whenever we are doing something, we will be seeking what will I get. And this I get has created so much I. Because of this getting, we are bound. So somehow, we have to become light. So the action is for that Vishwarupa of Bhagavan. Bhagavan will give you some action field. It is enough that you do their maximum without selfishness. For a grihastha, it is difficult to be completely selfless. but at least maximum. The more and more you do like that, Atma vichara will start from your physical activity. That is why Bhagavatas, they recommended this Bhagavad Kainkarya, Bhakta Kainkarya, all that. This ego has entered every cell of the body. When you do namaskara, it is the physical self-enquiry. Why should I do namaskara? I am not inwardly, I am doing namaskara. Like that. So this, therefore trained, purified. Thaழ thaழ நலம் மிக மெழும் என்று தாழ்வோன் பாதம் வாழ்கவே. But Bhagavan Ramana, one of his greatest devotees, Shivapragasham Pillai, he sang. Bhagavan Maharshi gave him this teaching, so he says, Thaழ thaழ நலம் மிக மெழும் என்று தாழ்வோன் பாதம் வாழ்கவே. The more and more you bow down, become humble, great auspiciousness will come to you. Great goodness will come to you. Thus erase this ego. Panivu. In Tamil we call it panivu. Panindabin koodiya nanjattu koyilai kolvane. Tirumular says, when the panivu comes, Ishvara will make your body a temple. For that panivu to come to you, you go to temple, you go to Mahatmas, wherever, do namaskara, namaskara, namaskara. Nadum nagaramum nattiru koyilum thedi thirindu Shivaperuman endru paadumin paadi panimin panindabin Koodiya nanjattu koyilai kolvane. Wherever you get a chance to bow down, very good. And this inward bowing down is this self-enquiry, Atma vichara. Thus purify the body, purify the mind. Through the eyes also you behold Bhagavan's beautiful form. Through the ears also you purify. Through the nose also you purify. Tongue also you purify by only taking prasadam. The body also you purify by doing kainkaryam, by shaucham. Thus, kayena, manasa, buddhya, indriyehi, karma kurvanti. This karma is puja, this is worship, this is great discipline. That is, see, Bhagavad Gita is a complete science here. Not simply meditation alone. Physical work, dynamic worship. Brahma karma samadhi. Karma is happening, but meditation is there. That is what Hanuman is. Right? So, that much dynamism is there. Not simply sitting. And at last not able to stand. Yogina karma kurvanti. He is a yogi. Yogi means bhakta yogi, karma yogi. And jnani also will incessantly act. Shankaracharya was so active. And Bhagavan Ramana will appear as if he was incessantly active, 24 hours available. In kitchen also he will go and cook. And he used to tell, there is not a single place in the hill where my feet has not touched. Some work or the other he will be doing there. And he is very sitting, making himself available to devotees. That was also his work. So, yogina karma kurvanti, that is a Bhagavad Aradhana. See, Kanchi Paramacharya, one devotee wanted to see Paramacharya, but somehow he arrived very late in night, about 12 o'clock. So he never expected Swami to be available. But when the attendant told that somebody has come, then Mahaswami said, this body is here only for them, aruko upakaram. So bring him. And that was a great blessing for him that night, because the purpose of that body is only this. So, yogina karma kurvanti. They are doing karma for the well-being of the world. Maitrim bhajata akila hrijjetrim. There you can see a Rishi speaking. Be friendly to all. Now, the world has to get this message. Let everyone's heart rejoice. Maitrim bhajata akila hrijjetrim. Janani priti atmavadeva paranapi pashyata. See, look at others as you would see your own self. People say, why not go and attack that country, this country? Because you are not suffering. If a bomb falls somewhere near your house, then you will know what it is. Only when you suffer, you will know the difficulty, the pain of others. Atmavadeva paranapi pashyata yuddham tyajata. Now this is the message. Give up war. Spardham tyajata. This mutual conflict. Give up. Tyajata pareshu akramam akramanam. Don't attack another person. Don't give trouble to another person. The Bhumi is your mother, she is giving you everything. Janani Prithvi Kamadugade. Whatever you want, you can be friendly to her. You can do agriculture, you get fruits, you get paddy, you get wheat. Janako Devaha, that Parameshwara, who is father, Sakala Dayalu. So compassionate. Shreyo bhuyat sakala jananam. Let everyone be happy. Let great auspiciousness come to the whole world. This is the heart of a rishi. When that feeling arises in a person, his action will naturally become a worship. It will become karma yoga. Karma will become naturally yoga. So, kayena manasa buddhya kevalayirindriyairapi yogina karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhaye. Next shloka. Yukta karma phalam tyaktva.
Yukta karma phalam tyaktva.
Shanti mapnoti naishtikim.
Shanti mapnoti naishtikim.
Ayukta kama karena.
Ayukta kama karena.
Phale sakto nibadhyate.
Phale sakto nibadhyate.
Yukta. The word is yukta. Yukta means a jnani, a yogi. One who is very perfectly placed. Such a one is yukta. Such a one does not hanker for any selfish gain. Such a human being is very rare. If such a person arises, naturally great work will be done. Generally, some kind of selfishness will creep inside. Not that easy. Avyakta bhavairahankarair jyotiraham viraja vipapma bhuya saggasvaha. The Veda says the ahankara might be there avyakta, not vyakta. Manifest ego will not be there, but it will just mix with my action. Somewhere the pollution will be there. That is why the work is not shining as divine. When there is no selfishness in any spot, any corner, then that action is the action of Ishvara. And such an actor is Krishna karma krit. Bhagavan says he is Krishna karma krit, and his action samagram pravaliyate. It is added to the totality for the well-being of the world. Tam devaha palayantihi. Yoga Vasishta says all the devas will serve him. Because he is a divya vastu. The only thing that is closing the doors of the divine help is our own ego. Bhagavan in 9th chapter also says, when the ego is completely gone, yoga kshemam vahamyaham. I am here to look after you. Everything will happen. Swami Vivekananda, when he returned from his first travel, he said, we have to do many things in this country. And his heart was burning with that feeling for the well-being of all. Then somebody asked Swamiji, where will money? Because that was days of poverty. Where will we get money? Money, don't bother about it. It will pour down from the heavens because I want it. Kanagadhara. If there is no selfishness, whatever is needed will come. I am reminded about one incident. I was just contemplating whether to tell it or not. One RSS person told me this long back. Now in Kerala, there of course the most important place in the name of Shankaracharya is Kaladi. That is Narasimha Bharati Mahaswami relocated that place. After that, Kaladi, we know, is the Tirtha Kshetra. But recently, last 40, 50 years back, now Chinmaya Mission has made a place. Chinmaya International Foundation, they have made a place. That is considered by faith as Shankaracharya's mother's place. That family was having that place, very huge place. one temple, everything is there. Now it's a very good, beautiful institution is made there. That was held by the family, so they were about to sell it. And all these social workers, RSS people, they all found that this place might get bought by some Christian missionaries, someone, they are going to take it. Because nobody is there to buy it. A huge amount, some crores, are being asked, needed for that place. So they went to Swami Chinmayananda. At that time, I think Swamiji was somewhere near, in Ernakulam somewhere. So they went to him. And they said, Swamiji, that place is going to be sold. It should be recovered. We have to do something. Yes. We should do that, he said. Then how much he is asking? There is some 3 crores, something. I don't remember exactly the story. Perhaps the details are not perfect. So some few crores. Then Swamiji said, Ishvara. It means it's too costly. Ishvara, he said. One devotee, G.V. Ishwar, was standing behind. He said, Swamiji, Kupatela. He said, Swamiji, did you call me? He was a very good devotee. He was very close to me also. His wife is still very devoted. So he said, yeah. Then Swami looked at him and he heard what was happening. He wrote the check there and gave it. And now also you can see that Ishvara Krupa is put there. So when great things are happening, the help will come from unknown quarters, unknown corners. Things will happen. Don't bother about where it will come. It will come. The only thing is you are not doing it for your selfishness, for your swarthata. Then work will happen. The divine energy will play around you. See, for Rama, monkeys, kapaya sahaya, like that. So, yukta karma phalam tektva. A yogi, when he gives up selfishness, desire for karma phala, great shanti comes to him. Shanti mapnoti naishtikim, nishta bhavam. There will be permanent shanti inside him. Because shanti is disturbed by desire. I want this month salary, I am happy. Then after a few days again salary is, that money is over, again a shanti. So no desire, shanti mapnoti naishtikim, nishtha bhavam shantim. Shanti, which is the fruit of Atma nishtha, comes to him. Ayuktaha, one who is disorderly, one who is not placed in the right spot. One who is a person with so much desire. His ego is constantly busy. Doership is very much active. Due to that desire, kamakarena, phale saktaha, due to his attachment to fruit, nibadhyate, he gets bound. One person, he gets shanti, the other person's mind is disturbed, scattered. So every desire is a seed which can sprout forth outside as action. As objects, as events, as individuals. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam. Your vasana appears outside as your wife, as your husband, as your children, as your family, as events, as emotions, as individuals who come in contact with you. It is all a reflection of what you are carrying inside you. The resonance will be there inside you. Or the outer thing is only a pratidhvani, a resonance of what you are carrying inside. So if you take care of the inside, the outer will change like magic. It has to change. It will change. So ayukta kamakarena phale sakto nibadhyate. So when a person is a yukta, there will be shanti. We will read the next verse and stop. Sarva karmani manasam sannyasyaaste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi
navadvare pure dehi
naiva kurvanna karayan.
naiva kurvanna karayan.
Having mentally renounced all actions, the yogi, samyami, the self-disciplined indweller, rests happily in the city of 9 gates, neither acting nor causing an action to be performed. This is all very deeply one has to meditate to understand this meaning, that we will continue tomorrow. So we will see tomorrow morning Tamil Vivek Chodam, evening Bhagavad Gita. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.
जय भगवद गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते जय जय हरि गीते जननी वंदनम जय भगवद गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते जय जय हरि गीते जननी वंदनम जयाद्य वैद्य गीते विषाद रोग भाजे प्रदत्त सर्वतापहारि दिव्य भेषजे वेद केदार जैसी भेद खेदादि रोग नाशनेत्यंत शक्त मुक्ति भेषजा जय भगवद गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते जय जय हरि गीते जननी वंदनम त्वमेव माधवोक्त समस्त भेद हंत्री सांख्य कर्म भक्ति योग मुक्ति वारिधे सततमात्म संस्थं कलयमानसं त्वं विहाय सर्वचिन्तामिति प्रगायसि जय भगवद्गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते जय जय हरि गीते जननी वंदनम् स्वल्पमप्यधीता निखिल मोहजेत्री सकल दुःख जालतूल सबल वातुला त्वदीय दिव्यवाणी सतत परिनिषेवां देवी दीयतां नो ब्रह्मवादिनी जय भगवद्गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते जय जय हरि गीते जननी वंदनम् अशेष वेदसारं सखा परात्मतत्त्वं समर विमुख चित्तं सखायमब्रवीत् त्वमेव साति गुह्या निरस्त मोह शोक पुनश्च बादरायणेन गीत वैभवा जय भगवद्गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते जय जय हरि गीते जननी वंदनम् प्रपद्य मामनन्यं विमुञ्च सर्वधर्मान् अशेष पापमुक्ततां त्वमाशु गच्छसि अवाप्नुयाश्च शान्तिं स्थितिं च शाश्वतीं त्वाम् इति प्रगर्जयन्तीं भजामि मातरम्। जय भगवद्गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते, जय जय हरिगीते जननि वन्दनम्। जय भगवद्गीते कृष्ण हृदय जाते, जय जय हरिगीते जननि वन्दनम्। जय जय हरिगीते जननि वन्दनम्।